The president says he will address this vote tomorrow, declaring victory tonight. But this is not the bipartisan acquittal his allies wanted. This vote now closing a chapter that will mark President Trump's legacy forever. The 4.5-month impeachment saga over in just 22 history-making minutes.
Ms. Collins, not guilty. Mr. McConnell, not guilty.
The president acquitted of abusing power and obstructing Congress.
Donald John Trump be, and he is hereby, acquitted of the charges in said articles.
But the vote was not on party lines, not after Utah Republican Mitt Romney chose to convict the president on one of the charges, pressuring Ukraine to investigate his political rivals.
The president's purpose was personal and political.
Democrats stayed united.
Mr. Manchin, guilty.
How damaging is it that this is now not a bipartisan acquittal?
It was a bipartisan opposition to the impeachment articles themselves.
It would have taken 67 senators to remove the president after House Democrats impeached him. But given the chamber's Republican majority, that always seemed a non-starter.
The state of our union is stronger than ever before.
It comes at a moment of bitter partisanship after a State of the Union speech that began with an apparent missed handshake and ended with ripped remarks. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi defending her decision to tear up her copy of the president's speech moments after he delivered it.
Because it was a manifesto of mistruths.
Vice President Pence firing back.
And I think it was a new low. I wasn't sure if she was ripping up the speech or ripping up the Constitution.
The State of our Union tonight divided. Hallie Jackson, NBC News, Capitol Hill.
Hey, NBC News fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.